War was raging. Brother fighting brother, North fighting South, the country, the Union, was breaking apart, and Walt felt like he was too. In all people, I see myself. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. America. It was everything he believed in. Friendship, equality, and freedom. His poems were love songs to the land and its people. For Walt, America was more than a country. It was a star, shining bright in the world. Only now it seemed to be burning itself up. With his long white hair and beard, Walt looked older than 43. He'd lived a full life. As a printer's helper at 11, a reporter and editor later on, and the author of a book of poems that didn't sell very well. Was Walt a success? He didn't always think so. Walt loved taking the ferry back and forth from his home in Brooklyn to New York City, talking to anyone and everyone. He was friends with the boat pilots and visited them in the hospital when they were sick or injured. Those same city hospitals were now filled with Union soldiers, and Walt visited them too. He brought sweets, newspapers, a kind word, and helped the men write letters. Small things that meant a lot. A lifelong New Yorker, Walt believed the North's cause was just, to end slavery and keep the nation united. He imagined Union soldiers coming home as heroes, arm in arm, flags waving, heads held high to the cheers of roaring crowds. Songs would be sung, poems would be written. It was a beautiful dream. But each day, Walt read how thousands of men, some just boys of 15, were dying on the battlefield. The war hadn't ended in a few months, like some people said it would. I could never think of myself as firing a gun or drawing a sword on another man. Walt Whitman. And then, in a newspaper list of wounded soldiers was a name, G.W. Whitmore. Walt froze. This had to be his younger brother's name, George Washington Whitman, misspelled. He quickly said goodbye to his mother and left Brooklyn for a train headed south.